So guys, recently, lawmaker from the United States condemned the convert or die order issued by terrorists in Nigeria. We know that recently they attacked a community in Niger State and they ordered the people to either convert or die. They ended up killing more than 40 persons in that attack. Now, Raimo is saying that the United States is going to resume more airstrikes in Nigeria. Like you can see, this headline here says, U.S. Congressman Moore reveals fresh plans to conduct more airstrikes amid new threats against Nigerian Christians. So guys, this is what Nigerians are going through. These terrorists are so emboldened and they just come out to give order that it's either you convert or you risk being fired, and the Nigerian government is silent. I mean, they are just silent over what is happening in the country. Now, the video of Gumi's son in the Nigerian military has resurfaced again, and this person said despite his son being in the military, he has succeeded in having many of his boys recruited into the army. Do you now wonder why before some attacks or kidnapping cases, military officers are withdrawn from the location? So guys, insecurity in Nigeria is becoming another hell. You know, many people have been accusing Gumi, like a northerner came out to say that Gumi has his children in the Nigerian military, that if we want to fight insecurity, that Gumi's children should be sacked from the Nigerian military because they are gathering the expertise, they are getting the training, and at the end, Gumi was once in the Nigerian military, but today he's no more there, and his children are there now gaining, you know, that experience. Now, this headline now is about Kwara State. We know recently Ribadu set up forest guards, which many people believe they are Fulanis because we didn't know when that recruitment took place. Now they've started operation in Kwara State. Like you can see that Kwara Police Command clears released armed men allegedly linked to Miyetti Allah, says they are legitimate vigilantes. So guys, when you have sympathizers of these terrorists in places of power, you don't expect any miracle to happen when it comes to insecurity. Can you imagine? The police has cleared these people who do not even have any training that Nigerians can point to. Now they say they are legitimate vigilantes, and that is, you know, putting communities that are not Fulanis at risk in Kwara State. Now, this other headline here says explosive device discovered in Niger State community days after bandits killed 40 residents. So guys, you can see that everywhere has been engulfed by this terrorist attacks. I mean, these people are everywhere, and that is why Nigerians are wondering if we really have a government that is willing to end insecurity. Without the United States coming to help Nigeria, the Nigerian government is doing little to nothing, you know, to end insecurity. And now this one says terrorists kidnapped nursing mother and her infant in fresh attack on Ondo community. This is in Ondo in Yoruba land. Terrorists took a nursing mother and her infant baby in a fresh attack in Ondo community. So guys, that is to tell you that everywhere has been engulfed by this insecurity, and we just pray that, you know, the United States will help to end this menace. So guys, let me show you how some Nigerians have reacted to some of these headlines, like the Miyetti Allah vigilante resuming work in Kwara. This person said tomorrow they will come out and cry again. What is Miyetti Allah vigilante doing in Kwara State without the knowledge of Kwara government? This terrorism is a government thing. Now, as regards to Sheikh Gumi having his children in the Nigerian military, this person say Islamic terrorists has infiltrated Nigerian army. Imagine son of a terrorist spokesman Sheikh Ahmad Gumi in Nigerian army. Only solution to end terrorism is true federalism or total dissolution of Nigeria. You know that Shetima has come out to say that the northern leaders will not allow Nigeria to divide. They don't want to divide. They don't want Nigeria divided, and still they are not putting in any energy to end insecurity. The north is importing insecurity into Nigeria. Now it is coming down south, and this person say it is very important and necessary. We need more airstrikes. Do not trust Nigerian government. That's what this person is saying. And another person here is saying Nigeria has outsourced our security to the United States, and it seems to be doing very well. You can have a base here also to help deepen security. I think this one is welcome. The US should just have a base in Nigeria to end this insecurity, because the Nigerian government cannot. Tinubu cannot even fight. See how silent Tinubu is because of politics, because of 2027. Tinubu cannot dare the north and tell them to end insecurity. Now this one say US should stop disclosing their targets and plans ahead of launching. Nigerian government are saboteurs. That the US should stop disclosing their plans of striking the terrorists, because we have many saboteurs who will give the information to the terrorists. So guys, let me now allow you to take a look at these videos and let me know your next reaction in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notification. Now take a look.
Sheikh Gumi is a terrorist. He's a terrorist sympathizer, and his sons that are in the Nigerian military need to be kicked out of the Nigerian military, because we have seen a pattern. Sheikh Gumi is a former armed soldier in the Nigerian military. We have seen a pattern of him and his people joining the military, gaining experience, and then leaving to become terrorists. He needs to go. His kids need to be kicked out of the Nigerian military. If you're Hausa or Muslim and you have a problem with this, you're the problem, and I hope you die a miserable death.
Conclusively speaking, Sheikh Abubakar Gumi is a terrorist sympathizer. And if the law is to be implemented according to how it's supposed to be, if convicted, he should be liable to something minimum of 20 years imprisonment, maximum of life imprisonment. And that is just it. I'm not the one saying this. It's the Nigerian law that stated this. Let me explain. Under the same Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act of 2022, it prohibits even promoting negotiation with terrorists. You will now want to ask if Bello Turji and the cause are terrorists or not. According to the same Nigerian provisions, it was finally concluded in January 2022 by court under Abubakar Malami that Mbindiga, Yan Ta'adda, bandits are terrorists. So, why is he now promoting and negotiating with terrorists, and the government is doing nothing about that? And you get to see the reason why people now say that the justice system is selective. The justice system is selective. And I want this to get to newspaper outlets as well. I think it's high time we get rid of these words like bandits, headers, and the rest of it. The definition of that is terrorist. So when they attack, give them the real name that they deserve. Terrorist attack, not bandits, not kidnappers. This is a pure act of terrorism. And in this same vein, I'm calling on all relevant authorities as well to actually make sure that what is agreed upon, what is written, should be implemented to the letter, irrespective of whoever he is. And at the same time, even the local authorities and even the clerics that went to negotiate with these elements as well deserves a lifetime imprisonment if convicted by a court. And that is just it. And in so doing now, you will now prove to people that the justice system is not selective. I want to bring this to point this out to the National Assembly, number one. And secondly, I want to point this out to the international community as well. Addressing the situation of Nigeria at the moment is not all about military deployment. There are a lot of legal works that needs to be enforced and enforced to the letter for victory to be won. The legal framework must be provided and at the same time must be enforced. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Let's not be deceiving ourselves. Nobody should be above the law. Except if you now tell us that it's the same government that their stand in regards to terrorism is the basis that there's no negotiation, there's no even paying of ransom. Payment of ransom is even criminalized, not even to talk of promoting negotiation. And that is how you see seriousness of a government that wants to fight this. It's not about your deployment. A lot of things needs to be done that is not even in the front. And if you're serious about this, then we will now know that we're all one and we desire a better nation.
And I just dey go, they do meeting, they do committee meeting, then carry us to Gumi's side and we do meeting. He say we could meet Ahmed, I forgot the name. They invite one feed and he come and we gather money, almost 800,000. We give her. He said that one is a transport motor. And I started crying. He said me, I be wisdom. I don't have husband. I just dey train this boy to help me tomorrow. Please, he said that one no concern. Who will be the person? The person is a Fulani. They invite it come for one office for Kaduna there. We just try the beggar. He said no. He said until you pay so amount. He said we don't have much. He said almost 500 million.
Initially, they asked, they were after the government paying that money, 500 million. So after, anytime they call, like me in particular, they kept calling me, Madam, Kijeki Magana the government, that I should go and talk to the government so that they will go and pay that money. So all I kept telling them was, I am a widow. I cannot have access to the government. Maybe if my husband were to be alive, maybe you know somebody who will help him to talk to the government. But I am a widow. I cannot have access to the government. So when they kept calling me for almost 2 weeks, I kept telling them the same thing. So at the end, they started calling that, okay, how much have you people gathered? I said, how much? Who are the people you are talking about? They said, the parents. I said, no. We are poor people. Most of us are widows, and even those that have their husbands and those that even have their wives, they cannot. They are petty. They are peasants. So they don't have any money to contribute. So he said, oh, you people, if government does not pay, I said, all we are trying to do is to see if the government can assist us. Okay, are you saying that if the government does not pay, you people will allow you leave your children? Okay, we have already killed one. That was what he told.
How can a Nigerian be an IDP in Nigeria? How? Nobody's asking why these people cannot go back to their villages. Rather, you are budgeting money to take care of them outside.
Nigerians are seeking asylum.
Yeah, Nigerians seeking asylum in Nigeria. People have pursued them out of their places, and you have designated a place for them to stay. What is preventing? Yes, what is preventing you taking them back to their home? Fighting the people there, driving them away, and relocate them. They will settle for their life. They will not worry. You will not make budget again for it, and they will start their life. But they will not do it. They are doing the business. Now that somebody wants to stop them, they are trying to carry all of us along to fight against. We are not fighting against America. We want America to come in.
Northerners are dying every day. Your people are dying every day. But you took matters into your own hand. You made placards to go outside and do a mass protest against Trump's invasion of Nigeria. Again, I repeat, Northerners are dying. Your people are dying, either of insecurity or of extreme hunger. But you took placards to go out to go and protest against Trump's invasion of Nigeria. At this point, I don't think there's anything that I can do to continue defending Northern Nigeria, to continue defending like Northerners, because the more you voice out your, the more you try to defend them, the more they show you reasons why you should not stick out your neck for them. Our people have a huge problem, a very huge problem, which is not going to get fixed anytime soon. It's very painful to admit, but it is so it's so sad to see that this is the reality that we're living in this country. Our people are being killed. Northerners are being killed. We are plagued with insecurity. Mukaɗai muna da Lakurawa, mukaɗai muna da Fulani herdsmen, mukaɗai muna da Boko Haram, mukaɗai muna da bandits, We have so many factions, so many militia factions in northern Nigeria that are actively killing communities in northern Nigeria, not just Christian communities, Muslim communities. They are actively raiding, kidnapping, killing communities in Nigeria. And one sheikh is saying they are misunderstood. These bandits are misunderstood victims and we should sit down and negotiate with them, while the other faction of the northerners are out protesting against Trump's invasion, instead of going and channeling that energy towards demanding your government to protect its people so that Trump will not have a reason or an excuse to invade you people. You are... And let me just say this. This is going to piss off a lot of northerners, but again, I've never been known to care. In a sane community, in a sane society, in a sane country, the treatment that Albani got would have been the exact same treatment that Sheikh Gumi is supposed to be getting from the Nigerian government, because that man is openly sympathizing with terrorists, is openly calling for negotiation with terrorists. I don't know how negotiating with terrorists is a good thing, but you know, our government are known to be negotiators with terrorists, so that's not really something that's surprising, you know, especially given the fact that his values align with their own value, because, you know, sympathize with the terrorists, say they are misunderstood, rehabilitate them and reintegrate them back into society. How can I sit down as a northerner with anybody that sits down with, you know, common sense and, you know, a critical sense of reasoning? How would you sit down and defend things like this? How would you start defending things like this? Misunderstood victims. I'm actually tired. I am so tired, because what's the solution? Where do we go from here? What's the solution? Because we have a government that is willingly negotiating with terrorists and openly sympathizing with them and rehabilitating them, while hundreds of innocent people keep dying every day by the hands of the same people that they are saying are misunderstood victims. Justice in Nigeria is a myth. It's a big myth.
Personally, I'm not happy. I'm not joking. I am not just happy. Because if you know what these people have done to Nigeria, they have destroyed our life, they have destroyed our economy, they have destroyed our respect all over the world. What kind of thing is this? Every day, these people keep demarketing Nigeria as if there's nobody here. What kind of thing is this? This man that is talking now, Gumi, in Saudi Arabia, they declared him persona non grata, Mosisi. That is the seat of the Islamic world. But here in Nigeria, this man is behaving as if he owns Nigeria. Please, is that something that should give you some cheer? That a man is talking like this, giving us ultimatum against terrorists and all that. In a country that you call a sovereign state, terrorists are here dictating the... Look, there are things you don't even need to talk about. When Donald Trump said that we're a disgraced country, I now realize what he meant. No country whatsoever can tolerate this type of nonsense. Seriously. And people are here. They're blaming Donald Trump for whatever. Are you serious? The man is so annoying that he had to come in by force. And Nigerian government and their ability, they are just there. If they had done the needful, will Donald Trump enter here? Why didn't he go to Ghana? Why didn't he go to Ghana? Very embarrassing situation that Nigeria have lost everything. We are not worth a penny now before the international community, and you are calling yourself a giant of Africa. In economy, in politics, in infrastructure, nothing. In democracy, nothing to show the whole world. And you are seeing here clapping. One man was making noise that he is growing the fastest political party in the whole world. I said, look at that.
Look at that. The fastest political party in the whole world. Are you serious? What about the fastest growing economy in the whole world? The political party. Are there not people that are running into your party to save their head from EFCC for the crime they committed? Is there any other reason? Mention one person that entered APC that doesn't have a skeleton in their cupboard. Please mention one person. Let us start from there. That somebody will come into Nigeria, into America, and take part of America and sack the people there and take over the place. Can such a thing happen?
When was the last time we had a battle suicide bombing? It hasn't happened.
But it's happening here, and you are living with it, and you are still trying to give me excuses here.
Barrister, nobody is giving
you are trying to do that, and I will not agree with you. Donald Trump is putting America first. With this kind of behavior, look, no country dare touch America. Donald Trump, that DT, it means don't touch. Don't touch. DT.
You're basically campaigning.
I am telling you, I swear to God, if I have the power, Donald Trump, I will do more than him.
Okay.
Because this world will need a disciplinarian, because everybody is going gaga. Look at what happened in Tanzania. Because of election, one woman carried all the opposition and clamped them into detention. Is that democracy? Please tell me. Is that democracy? Such a place need a disciplinarian to teach them a lesson. That's what I'm saying. These people that are disturbing us here, giving us ultimatum that if we Christians don't convert to Muslims, all of them will die or they will be paying them due. This kind of thing, is it not annoying?
Okay.
If you have a government, we don't behave like that. We don't behave like that.
Let's touch on a few other headlines. Still from first.
Is Donald Trump threatening the whole world or some selected countries because of what they are doing? The whole of Latin America is powered by cocaine trade. The whole of Latin America, cocaine is their main trade. And Donald Trump will say, look, you are shipping this into my country.
And it's affecting.
It's affecting my youth and everybody. Yes, we don't want it. How else will he? Do you think Donald Trump is like Nigeria? Who will see terrorists strolling into Nigeria from wherever and you won't talk? No, tell me. So please, I like what the man is doing. Whether, yes, it may not be right in international law, but he is doing something to protect his people. Look, there is nothing as good as when a president says something and you follow it, especially during his inauguration. He said America first. Mr. Okoro and Moses, please, with what Donald Trump is doing today, can any terrorist, no matter how drunk he is, enter America to mess up?
Well, they still have their own internal issues.
Leave internal matter, please. Psychopath, yes, there are people that are angry and all that. That one is the... I said terrorists, like we have in Nigeria, who will come in here and say...
Do they have ungoverned spaces? I don't think they do.
There are wide... No, there are
issues. What do you mean by ungoverned spaces? You know what
all this defense is not enough, please. All this defense is not enough.
No, it's not defense. We're having a conversation.
Yes, I know. Look, there are wide life in America, wide spaces that are nobody. Are you getting on? But the fact remains that no terrorists can enter America and last for 24 hours. Two of us. No matter how powerful Donald Trump or any American president may be, he will never be like Adolf Hitler.
Well, some will argue that he's getting there.
Yeah, no, he will never.
Some will argue that he's getting there because he's been doing everything unchecked. I mean, the Senate and the House of Rep in the U.S. they are politically a Republican House of Assembly.
Leave politics alone. Donald Trump is trying to bring sanity in a troubled world. Every rogue government in the whole of this world should watch it.
So who checks him now?
For what now? For what? He's doing a good job. That is the same thing God brought Jesus Christ and Moses to do. When Pharaoh was becoming whatever, is it not Moses that God sent to go and deal with him? So God will always bring somebody to deal with a bad situation at any point in time.
Well, with the statement, that's not just a statement of that's a fact. Power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Yes, that is
the world is giving Donald Trump, some will argue, an absolute power which will corrupt him absolutely.
The US Parliament is more powerful than Donald Trump.
Not this current Parliament that they're all afraid of Donald Trump.
Remember, you have the Democrat and you have the Republican. Is Donald Trump commanding all of them? The answer is no.
I mean, the House is being controlled by Republican, both the Senate and the House of Representatives. And the Republican, the lawmakers on the Republican Party, I mean, the Republican Party is definitely a Donald Trump party now. And they are all afraid of him.
No, listen.
If stories start to be believed anyway.
Is the citadel, the bastion of democracy. They wouldn't want to violate it. Ask me if what Donald Trump is doing is right. Yes, it may not be right in international international law. But the other way around, the people that Maduro chased out of Venezuela, what happened to them because of politics? How can you come into government and start acting like a god? No, tell me.
This is exactly what Donald Trump is doing now. He's acting like a god right now.
Did Donald Trump chase anybody out of America? Because he's powerful, because of the politics he's playing.
It is a high-handedness in the immigration.
So, guys, you must have heard that Dati Baba Ahmed has declared for a presidential run. He wants to become the president. And let me read out some of the headlines here. Breaking: Peter Obi's running mate in 2023 presidential election, Yusuf Dati, declares intention to contest the 2027 presidency under the Labour Party. Says he's not following anybody's trajectory or stepping into anybody's shoes, and clarifies that he aspired for the presidency in 2019 before Obi even declared to run in 2023. So he's saying he's not following Peter Obi's trajectory. People may think he wants to take Peter Obi's crowd in the Labour Party. This is even why the Labour Party is going to fail the more, because number one, he's a Fulani man, and number two, he's a Northerner, which is not even their turn. This person, I engaged Labour Party members to reconcile, and while some heeded my calls, others took offense and defected. A group of political travelers, welcome in 2022 with presidential ticket, continued with their journey. This is a fact to keep in my mind in anticipation of their ever-ready hostile online attitude. So that Baba Ahmed speaks on Peter Obi's defection to ADC. Hey. So guys, it don't say to break a Peter Obi's running mate. Okay, I've read this one before. Okay, let's see how Nigerians are reacting to this. Yusuf Dati is a decent man and fully entitled to contest for the presidency under any party of his choice. But let's be honest, the obedient movement won't carry that ambition on its shoulder. Peter Obi was the force of the nature in 2023, the political hurricane that cut across regions, classes, and generations. This was a group of political travelers. Let the dragging game begin. Hey, he says it's a group of political travelers, and this one, the real move is about to start. Obedient is moving forward, and we wait for the full manifestation of what is about to play come 2027. Another person he said his former club members has an ever-reading hostile attitude. He knows back then. Unfortunately, no one has enough spine to rein them in, including their presidential candidate. Hey, paid up to scuttle opposition. This person, another season film just began. Now, wow, this thing is going to be somehow. Hey. So guys, Nigerians have been reacting to this news of Dati Baba Ahmed declaring for the presidency. Let's see how it's all going to play out. Some Nigerians are already reacting. So Peter Obi, let me see, this person say Arabambi is going to be vice president. Lamidi Apapa for president. Another person again, love this game. Tinubu will be very much confused in 2027. That he just said the record are there for him will be to see. This man is the person that will finish Obi. Watch as he stripped Obi naked. Obedience have not finished their fight with ADC. Another one has prepared. Wahala. Okay, let's see how it's going to be. This person, this is very good. We need more credible people with good track record to join Nigerian politics. This person, I don't understand why Nigerian politicians can't move on without unnecessary instigating issues, just like how Mr. Peter Obi left without calling anyone's name. I mean, that's another thing, you know. That he could have simply made his address without jabbing Peter Obi. That's an obedience. The statement underscores a lot about his personality and deficiencies. I wish him all the best. I think that he should have just left without mentioning Peter Obi's name. That's what this guy is saying, calling Obi's name as if Obi has called your own name. Makes no sense, you know. It really makes no sense. It doesn't want it at all. Anyway, guys, we are going to be seeing how all this is going to play out, because just the truth. Okay, let's see how this is going to play out. Nothing but the truth, you know. That's it. Ahmed would have just all more obedient that once praised this man in high heavens will make a roundabout to drag him for daring to pursue his fundamental human right of aspiring to become president of Nigeria. These people are very selfish. They do not see other individuals as worthy as president. Nobody is saying that. This person say, I'll watch them in the full disarray come 2027. Probably Peter Obi made it to the draw line as he already a failure. This person say, someone should tell this man that without Peter Obi, he's just a private university owner with zero political street cred, claiming he's not stepping into anyone's shoes when he was literally a spare tire in 2023. A spare tire in 2023 is a peak of arrogance. I mean, hey, this one says he's probably projecting that Peter Obi would lose the ADC presidential ticket, then position himself as a possible alternative for Peter Obi supporters who are not likely to support any other candidate from ADC. It's okay, let him run. We are in democracy. The sky is huge for all. I think that is just it. I mean, PO remains my leader, but I will support that his ambition, and I wish him all the best. We need more people like that on the national scene. This person said that he is trying to play a lead role in the movie where the star actor has already left the set. He said he's not following anybody's trajectory, but let's be real, without the obedient energy, the Labour Party in 2026 is just a collection of empty chairs and Julius Aburi's legal fees. to claim you were a 2029 aspirant as a badge of honor is funny. You had zero momentum then, and you are trying to build a 2027 campaign on the goals of 2023. You aren't stepping into shoes. You are standing in a top where the shoes have already been sold. The North, he said, the North respects boldness, but they also respect numbers, and those numbers follow Obi to the ADC. And this one here says, hard, you wanna play dirty. You did not even deliver your word in the last election to Labour Party. It seems that you have coyly joined the ruling party, but waiting for a convenient time to announce your endorsement. It will become clearer as you start criticizing challenges that's ruining the party. And this person, Peter Obi sent that to hold the the Labour Party ticket for him, just in case he loses the promise of ADC. That's their backup plan, and yet they claim Peter Obi is not desperate. This one makes sense, so Yoruba. This one here say this is how it should be. Healthy competition, Nigeria. We are heading there. This person, it's an arrangement between APC and Dati. They tend to believe in their mind, in their small mind, that Dati alone can cause some sort of upset in Kaduna and Kanu. The real target is an attempt to distort Kwankwaso's support base in Kanu as possibly and possibly Kaduna. It's been alleged that 5 billion has been proposed for the hatchet job the lanky slim crook will run as VP to Dati. Make this tweet. Mark this tweet or make this tweet. Politics. Does he know that Aburi was used to destroy the Labour Party? Anyway, I wish him I wish him good luck. We move. If Obi pick ADC ticket, a Labour Party will collapse structure for Obi. Yusuf that isn't there to follow footsteps. He's here to make his own path, ambition, clarity, and independence. That's exactly the kind of leadership Nigeria needs. A house built on emotion may look powerful in the rain, but when the storm comes, the only structure remains standing. The storm is here. With all this, their division. If Tinubu wins 2027, they will tell us he rigged it. And this means another movie about to play. The game just started. Obedience is moving forward. This person say, who are the political travelers he's talking about? Hey. So guys, this is looking funny, honestly. Let's see how all this is going to play out. In case you don't know what we are talking about, Dati Baba Ahmed has declared his presidential ambition, and he said, that he's going to be running. He's not stepping on Peter Obi's shoes. That all the political travelers have left the PDP, have left the Labour Party. So we don't know if he's referring to Peter Obi as political travelers. So that's why Nigerians are replying him on this. Anyway, let's see what's going to happen on all this. I pray that APC gives way for a better leadership. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notification. Thank you.